Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna continue how we can set up the tweak settings in your cPanel server. And the first thing you want to do is, of course, log into your WHM and then search for tweak here. So this should be just a short video, and I'm just going to show you. I'll just copy my settings in my my other server here, which is let me check here. So I believe we will need to go to the mail here. Let's go first to the mail, and as you can see, you can just copy this one. Just try to probably just pause the video and check this out here. As you can see. Okay. So that's it. So probably let's try to, let me show you instead, by the way. So here is 500 and 10,000, but this actually just depends on you. For me, this is my default setup, since I'm only using this for my own sites. You can though limit this a little bit less, let's say 300 for here, for if you're doing a shared hosting service, and it really depends. But for me, when I used to sell out a host, I mean when I used to sell a hosting service before, this is my this is actually my limit, and then 300 for here, since I'm using Immunify and also, excuse me, a firewall which is called what do you call that firewall? What firewall is that? This one, config server. I believe they do have a built-in settings for managing your emails. So, which is, if you install that, they will manage it for you instead of here. I'm not really sure, but you can test it out. But this is what I use as a settings, by the way. So let's check this out here if it's and then here default, so 15. So I've just used no. Select the action if the system take on an email account when it detects a potential spammer. Okay, so as you can see, guys, this supposedly, if you're actually to really protect yourself from a potential spammer, you can select probably hold outgoing email or reject it. So if you are probably if you're selling a hosting service or a shared hosting service, I would probably do this, select this one here or here. If you don't care that your users, or probably it's just false alarm, then I would probably just use this to be safe. So in case if you can also expand it here to have a deeper understanding, but in a simple in simple words, it's just an automated what do you call it? An automated action done by cPanel for you. In case a domain or an email sends out a lot of emails, which they will then detect. Let's say if it has so as you can see, this is the one. This is the trigger. So if your user or an email account is sending more than 500, this whatever option you selected here will be the action cPanel will do for you. Okay, so it's an automated action. So let's say if you want to hold the outgoing email for that email, then you can select this one or else just reject it all throughout. Okay, so what will happen for the hold is it will hold that user or that email account from sending. So I believe they will receive something or they will not be able to send. I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore what the error will look like, but um, it should send you WHM will send you or to the root user of the server if there's something going on with this trigger. Okay, so if and then what will happen to that user? He will not be able to send or the emails that they have sent will be hold until the duration of the, let's say if this is unique receipts per hour, so okay, so it will then send out those exceeded emails um which exceeds from the which exceeds after the 500 emails, it will send after an hour. Okay, so that means that those emails that they send out will not will still be delivered but only after an hour. Okay, but if you select this reject outgoing email option, it will trash out or it probably will delete those emails. It will not be sent out at a later time. So I would suggest if you're servicing um what do you call this, a shared hosting service, and you trust your users, you might want to select this one. Or if you don't trust your users, then probably just select this one, reject outgoing mail. For me, by the way, I don't take action because I am the only one using my own server and nothing else. So whatever I want to test out, and since I'm also sending out newsletters for some of my blogs, and I do send out over 500 emails. So I just select this take no action. But of course, to be safe, you should be able to I would probably select this one to make sure in case the let's say if you don't want to actually manage or monitor your newsletter, and since I only use one email system and I can manage it at a one time on all of my domains, then that's why I don't need to really hold it or reject it. So it will be up to you, but I'll just select this one for beginners recommendation. Okay. And also here, by the way, you can select 300 if you want to. I'll probably just do this. And here, number of unique recipients per hour to trigger potential spammers. That should be fine, but you can also narrow it down to 300. Max hourly emails per domain. So this is domain, so I'd probably just do this, increment it back to 500, and this will be the 300 one. Count. Count meters towards domain max hour. Maximum processor field deferred. So the deferred here is 15%, so we can select it 15, and for here is 20. I'm not going to, by the way, explain all of the settings here, guys, since you should be able to check on this. Just expand this one, and if you're still not satisfied with the words given in your in WHM, you should be able to comment down below in this video. Comment down or ask the community at community.mawix.com so that I can explain it to you further. So restrict outgoing as so this, guys, is there's another option here. If you select it one, this should be the same as here. Okay, so when you're using, since I've already in the previous video of this series, I've made a tutorial how you can install and set up a firewall. I'm not sure if I've already did that, by the way. Let me check here if we already done that part. Let me check. So as you can see, yes, CSF, the config server firewall. So if you're using this one, there's an option there that is the same with this. So when you install CSF, you will need to disable this so it won't conflict for the built-in cPanel SMTP restriction. So if you're using that one, as mentioned, turn it off. Okay. So I believe I've turned this off as well. So as you can see here in my own server, I have the config server security and firewall. Then I've turned it off because there's a built-in in that app. So we will be turning this off. But if you're not using that app, the CSF, then you need to turn this on. Prevent nobody from sending. Let me check here. On. Okay. Allow users relay since this is default, so it should be fine. And enable backstrap or spam trap. So this is already on. Okay. And enable email archiving. Yes. Mailman. All are default here. So for this, let me check here. Default user defined quota value for new email accounts. Okay, so this is the default 1 gig. So this just means that whenever you create an account, a new cPanel account, let me show you here. This one. So when you create an account here, it will set the storage to a default, I believe it's the features. Oh no, the packages. Yeah, so this is it. So it will default into 1 gig. So as you can see here, you have email account. So that's the email account. That's the email account. So there's no option here for the packages, package settings. There's no option here to select the storage size, which is if you're trying to find out where you can edit it, it's in here. So default user defined quota. So as you can see, it's here. Okay, so this is the default, but I'm not sure, it's not selected here, so probably cPanel has already selected it or modified it. Okay, so this one. So what happens here is that if you have an unlimited disk space here, you should be able to select just it doesn't matter, by the way, if it's unlimited quota, but as long as the disk space is more than the minimum that you have selected here, you should be able to change it in your cPanel user account. Okay, so that's it. And default quota option for new email accounts. So default option for new email accounts. This determines which option is selected in the interfaces. Okay, so this is the quota per user. So the email account, so the quota, as mentioned earlier, this will be the quota will be defined here per user. Okay, so that's it. So again, that's the tweak settings. Let me check here, by the way, if I believe that's all that I do modify in the tweak settings, but I'm going to show you some the other ones that I do modify. Let me check if I can still remember it. I believe it's root something. So this one, okay, so restrict document roots to public HTML. So this, I believe for mine is turned off. So yeah, it's turned off. The reason for this is that when you create a user or a new cPanel user account, your file name. Let me instead show you here. So let's log into the cPanel account user, and let's go to the file manager. Okay, so this is the public HTML, right? So what happens here, if this is turned on, all of your website files um, will be saved within this public HTML only. You will not be able to save your, I mean, yeah. Let's say, for example, if you have a domain, I mean, if you have a subdomain or a subfolder website, you will not be able to change the directory to outside of the public underscore HTML folder. It will be um located here within the public HTML folder, which is not what I want to do for my own servers. I want them to actually be separated with the root domain, because we know uh, in case you don't know, public HTML is automatically situated or located in the public HTML folder, public underscore HTML folder. That is your root domain. Let's say, for example, mawix.com is situated in the public HTML folder, and I do have a community website um, which is located at community.mawix.com, and I don't like the idea that it will be located within my main folder or the root folder, because let's just say in case of an issue with virus things or stuff like that, they will automatically they will probably get what do you call this? They will probably get infected right away, compared to it's separated from the folder. Or that's probably it. That's probably it. And also, there's another issue there. The htaccess the htaccess files will probably conflict to your root domain and the subdomains, or even the oh yeah, only the subdomains. So what I do, I'm not really sure if those are accurate, but to me personally, I don't want to locate my file or my website files or my subdomain files within my root folder public HTML. So what I do is I just situate them outside it. So to do that, you have to turn this off. So because if that's turned on, you will not be able to redirect them or to change the directory of your files or of your subdomain or the other domains. So let me show you this. So just for example, this is the document root. So if you want to change that one, let's say we want to create, let's probably create a subdomain instead though. Let me check here. Subdomain, or sorry, add-on domain. Oops, add-on. Excuse me. As you can see here, let's say we want to create a forum dot mavericks.com. Where are the, let me check first. I can't seem to find the subdomain. So it's probably already changed. So let's say forum.x.xyz, and as you can see here, document root file system location. So if the document root is shared, then the created domain will serve the same content as Mawix. This settings is permanent. So this settings is permanent. Share document root with Mawix. Nope. You don't want to do that. So by the way guys, this settings is permanent. It's not really permanent. If you are the root user, you can just turn this off and you should be able to change the directory, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see here. So what will happen if you add a subdomain? It will show you this settings here. Don't you dare select this one, because what will happen is that if you do that, the directory of your forum, the subdomain forum, will use your main domain, which is, let's say, a WordPress website. It will surely break your root domain website. So don't do that. Instead, it will be located in this subdomain folder. But the thing here is that we don't want this files of this forum website to be located under the public HTML. We want this outside, which is level of your public HTML. So how do we do that? We can do that by, let's probably just submit this first. Oops. What's going on here? Let me check the user. Change plan. Oops. This plan is probably not don't have any subdomains. It's unlimited. What's going on? I believe it's add-on domain, but why is it not showing? It should show here the add-on domain. There's probably a bug, so what we will do is to reset. Discover your account's available features. Create, build sites, restore from backup, have a backup file, restore it. Explore account. Add-on domain. If this is the case, let's try to change the settings, or probably the template. It's not working here. Let me change the template first. What is that called? Customization. Let's probably use the paper lantern instead, because there's a lot of bugs when using the new ones. So let's try to change the deprecated date. Okay, so let's refresh this and let's try to. So as you can see, so that's it. The added the Jupyter template has a lot of bugs. Some of the icons might not be available. So what you want to do is to change it to the old cPanel user theme, or else you can actually update it to reinstall the Jupyter theme for your cPanel. But I'm not going to show you that fix here. We'll just probably create another video for that, but that's just a quick fix for now. So let's now do the forums, create the mavericks.xyz. So as you can see, guys, it's situated or located in under the public HTML. So add-on domain, you can't park domain on top of. So it's saying form create an add-on domain. This add-on looks like a subdomain of create a subdomain. Sorry. So this is a subdomain. So sorry, I was wrong. That's an add-on domain. So it's the same thing. Subdomain is not showing. So the fix is to change back the theme of your cPanel to the old paper lantern instead of Jupyter. So this is the subdomain. So as you can see, it's situated here. So let's try to create that and change the document. So as you can see here, it's situated here. So how do you change it up level to the public HTML folder? You just change that one and then just delete the public underscore HTML folder and change document updated. So as you can see, the update, it didn't happen because of this tweak settings. Root. Because of this, it's restricted to the public HTML directory. So if you select this, if you turn this off, what will happen is that if you do that again, as you can see, it's now updated at the same level directory of your public HTML, which is what we want to do. So if you refresh your file manager, you should be able to see the directory of your subdomain outside the public HTML. This will be no use. You can delete this if it's already been changed. So that's it. So that's, I believe, all that I do change in my tweak settings. Let me check here. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me check the security here. Yeah, I believe that's it. Root. Yes. So once again, we'll continue on the other topic in the next video. Thank you for watching and take care. So in this session, I just want to say shout out to this user here. I hope you can see this. Larshaw Jr. He has a comment from this video. Install cPanel on CentOS 7 in Contabo. He has a problem and I already replied to him and also referred him to the community.mawix.com webmasters community forum so that I can actually support him properly, especially when you're sending screenshots. You cannot send it in YouTube, so should be in the forum. And we've had a lot of what do you call this, messages here. Hello to Larshaw again, Junior. Take care. So another one is cloudgate.lk. Is SMTP allowed in Oracle Cloud free tier? I've also did response to this. I hope you have received my response. Shout out to you, cloudgate.lk. Once again, thank you for watching my videos and commenting. I hope you liked it, and if you do, please hit the like button and take care again. So this is secret trading tips. I'm getting this on Linux OS. Can't able to proceed as my root volume is in SDA blah blah blah. So I've also respond to this. I hope you've read my response so that I can further help you about your issue. You have to probably just submit a question in the community.mawix.com so that we can discuss it further. But once again, shout out to Secret Trading Tips. Thank you for watching my videos and commenting to my videos. Hit like if you like the video. Once again, take care. So what else? Yeah, so that's probably it. My channel is new and I don't have a lot of engagement yet. So if you're a follower or a subscriber, if you like the content that I'm working on here, I hope you share this video to your friends or whoever might benefit this. And once again, by the way, AMD Gaming, shout out to you. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you next time. Take care.